So I've already uh, thought it out. I'm not. I'm calling them impersonating undercover detectives because they're not criminal informants. I understand police and feds and everybody use snitch acting agents as criminal informants. But these motherfuckers aren't giving accurate information. Only maybe which way I go, if they're wanting to listen in on conversations, like they've got them planted here to hear how I'm having. Uh,
We're gonna need him.
Thank you. They're probably listening to see how the employees respond to me, which means the employees at McDonald's are under surveillance. So they'll tell the truth on things that are going to be harmful. Like that's basically witness and victim tampering, because all of the employees are victims since they were all threatened. That's all the management and the crew. And I don't just mean their jobs and whatever else. When Stephanie came in here and threatened to mace and tase me, she threatened a mace would affect the whole restaurant and admitted to working for Napoli. So if a dispatch or an officer calls me or they want to leave it up to outreach, I'm going to make sure I differentiate that these are not criminal informants. They're here to lie. They're here to assist the suspects in my identity theft, where somebody went online and got Vermont Medicaid in my name and cooked up 2 sets of medical records when I'm not their patient at outreach. And outreach isn't just one clinic, it's a bunch. They're here to obstruct that ongoing investigation, kidnap me, fire shots at me, intimidate me, and so on and so forth. So they're not criminal informants. They're impersonating undercover cops. They're just because they answer to police agents doesn't make any difference. That's for the police to sort out. What's happening in real time in my presence is they're sending people to gather information on me and anybody I talk to that can't be surveilled on the phone. Management said these cameras have no audio. So if I'm going up to order something, okay, that's all it's going to show. If somebody's sharing information with me about Napoli, they're here to capture that. Which nobody's that stupid. They're smart enough to know to do that when these motherfuckers ain't around, or in such a way that they can't hear it. So Napoli, you're going down, motherfucker. So when I call and report these people for impersonating plainclothes detectives, that's you too at McDonald's and corporate Dollar Tree and corporate Kroger and well, it's all of you. And Michaela's husband at Border Patrol, a lawyer. That's Judge Hoare. That's Weinberg. Now, again, that's all for the state police. They already know who's who. The police don't need it. Let's say the police do roll up and question one of these fools, the Asian guy or the other guy, and they lie and say, oh, she's crazy. The police are just going to go along with it. Yeah, okay, yeah, she's mentally ill. You've already implicated yourself. As soon as you lie and call me crazy, instead of telling them the truth, see, when the police roll up, they already know you're communicating with. They know who this, all you fucking private ICE agents are communicating with. So before they ever roll up, they're going to know what texts you have, what calls you have, who gave you your phone, what kickbacks you're getting, what you've been promised. But they will roll up and go, this lady says you're impersonating a detective. I don't know what she's talking about. She's nuts. She's crazy. You just gave yourself away. When you're lying to cover up what you're doing, that's called consciousness of guilt. And they may go along with it to hide the fact that they already know what's on your phone. But that doesn't mean they're not going to roll up every time I call. Especially since there's what? How many of you? Oh, and let's not forget, a bunch of you have already turned state's evidence. It's just not on any record or in the criminal data bank for Piper or Weinberger or the assholes at Outreach or the corrupt cops or corrupt state police or corrupt deputies to access. It's sealed. This is a child trafficking and murder investigation. It's sealed. That means it's not available. That's why all of the sheriff's department typed up false records and police are going along with it. And Piper doesn't have that defense. Neither does Cronin, because he's implicated. Cronin's father was a hospital board member. Piper has the cancer treatment center. They don't get to investigate themselves. If let's say Piper donates money to Honor Health, and she wants to know if they're really frauds, going to make her look bad. She's got enough power, having been married to John McCain and being Barry Goldwater Jr.'s sister and Barry Goldwater Sr.'s daughter. She's got all the connections to make noise and get an independent investigation. And since she's DHS, she can certainly vet whether or not those people are truly independent. Matter of fact, because it implicates her, she's mandated to do all that. She doesn't get to investigate herself.